Hello everybody and welcome! For those of course joining us on the stream, we are just about to start off. And for those of us joining on YouTube, rewatching these episodes afterwards, welcome to the beginning of yet another village. So we've started off, we're taking the extra modifier corrosive torrent, which means I cannot get any refund materials for my buildings. We then have a general thing of we need to be mining a lot of resources. And we can also forge some cornerstones, which is going to be nice, because I've not seen a cornerstone forge. So we'll see what it's about. We're playing on veteran once again, and we are taking lizards and harpies to begin with, along with roots, eggs, a bit of extra wood, and some villagers. In our base starting pack now, we do get 5 planks, which is very nice. So yep, that's how we're looking at this stage. Let's go ahead and jump in and mark. No smoldering city upgrades at the beginning of this stream / before this expedition, because we did it at the end of the last one because we finished so early. We have a lovely exclamation mark here. Don't know why. We have Team some inhabitants of the forest are grateful for your efforts during drizzle season. Every dangerous or forbidden glade event you complete will give you 40 random raw food. Not bad. A standard storm. Strong gusts of wind strike the holy flame. Resources you sacrifice in the ancient hearth will burn 40% quicker. Level 2. And then all the way up to level 4. The wind and range in this region seem more destructive than usual. Pay 5 oil with each storm multiplied by the number of years played. If you don't, 2 random gathering nodes will be destroyed. Wow, so I need to probably get some oil on the go. The rain carries a strange rotten pollen with it. A blood flower will spawn somewhere in the settlement every 90 seconds. So assuming it doesn't happen at second 0, we should only really get 1 because I'm sure the storm's about 2.5 minutes. I can see I've been given humans in the background as well. And strange lights. Which is this effect a 20% chance of destroying the yield with each production cycle. As long as they have services, not a problem. And all of these are at level 4, so I should be able to keep them at bay for a little while. So, as I said, yes, we've been given humans as our third race. Well, this is a very corrupt and bleeding looking tree. We have... Oh, what is... Ah, it's the cornerstone forge. Okay. Every 20 building materials produced, trade routes are 15% faster. Will cost me a Thunderblight shard, which I will get from mining. Use a penalty to upgrade a connected effort or condition. Every 4 completed trade routes, every 40 copper ore produced, every 50 units of rainwater produced. Gain 15 sea marrow. Gatherers move 5% faster. Gain 2 ancient tablets is not bad. Okay, this is just changing the symbol. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. We'll see how that goes. I mean, ideally, I think I'd go copper ore and either sea marrow or ancient tablet. Sea marrow is pretty good. And it says storm lasts 20% longer. Travel cost of trade routes is increased by 1. Negative forest mystery require a lower hostility level to activate during... No. So if I do that, 3 ancient tablets and 25 sea marrow. That's not bad. These stay the same. I mean, the sea marrow one's quite nice. A nice 15 sea marrow every... There you go. We start with some coal veins. That's going to go and get us... I think it's... Is it 80? Yes, 80 to get the first cornerstone. We've got some eggs. And we've got some flax field. And that's what we start off with. If we zoom out a bit, we've got a dangerous glades around the bottom. We've got our forbidden. I did get this right around in the bottom left corner. Forbidden up top. We could attempt to go straight for the forbidden up here. And we've got a few more forbiddens over here. Or I could attempt to simply come left, go through the dangerous to the forbidden. See what we can find. I got 2 forbiddens here if I want to try and unlock some really nice bonuses. Let's have a quick look at what blueprints we can potentially have from the start. An advanced gathering camp. Trapper's camp, advanced for that. Ranch produces meat, leather, and eggs. I don't know rate, but apparently just produces them, which is really nice, I think. Will cost me 5 of my planks. And a bakery. Now, let's, as per always, open these because I'm not au fait on everything that is required. Obviously, foxes are really nice when you play with harpies and lizards because they tie them both together. Humans, on the other hand, don't link in at all. Well, almost at all, except for pies and coats. So, not the best, really. So I can make pie and pottery. Pottery will allow me to make all forms of beer and tea and everything else. I'm very tempted by the ranch. The slow passive income of meat, leather, and eggs. I mean, meat and leather will help me to make shoes and jerky. Is not bad at all. But with our starting resources, I don't really know. Those are really going to come in too much. In fact, I mean, this is the easiest one to open, but it doesn't really actually get me much. Let us... Avoid glades except marked. Go and start to road this place out a little, as we always do. Add some roads in from the start. Right, we also want a way to do this. Harvest camp. That I can actually get from large resources. That's really nice. We'll stick you just in there. And potentially the mine. Small trapper's camp. Oh, we've got 2 bits of eggs in there. I didn't realize that. Got one just hidden in the corner there, which you can't quite see because of the trees. Alright, let's start things off. I carefully built the roads first. And so, back to our blueprints. I mean, if I can find some fertile soil, then being able to push for pies and biscuits is probably a really good shout. Do you know what? No, I'm going to go ranch. Better bricks and flour. Tea dye and jerky. That actually ties in quite well with the fact that I now have an continual source of meat coming in. Really good fabrics, boots and training gear, coats, packs of building materials and water skins. Again, these all actually tie in quite nicely. It's just which direction I want to go. I mean, getting the bricks or the fabric is quite a nice thing. And copper bars, actually. We should hopefully have a good bit of copper available to us in this map, I would like to think. So we are, in fact, going to get better bricks. And then very tempted by the better planks. Although scrolls, we do need scrolls just for the harpies, but we do need scrolls. Coats, we could do very nicely with as well. Barrels, they're okay. Tea dye and jerky would be a nice little... I'm going to get the tea dye and jerky for now. I am actually massively tempted by just the fact of being able to have a good source of planks. I'm going to go for the tea-dye and jerky for now. Unfortunately, we don't have any beavers. Go for a double lizard, although we do want... We will want both of our lizards in here as well, as they'll have a slight bonus. As for this, I don't think there is any bonus to gathering reeds. Get bonuses in there, and yeah, there's no bonus to gathering reeds. Go ahead, and I'm actually going to go and throw down ranch. I'm assuming this is potentially unmovable building. I'm going to stick it back here. We do have the materials for it because, as I said, we started with 5 planks. We don't anymore. And let's basically start to get... Oh, okay, of course it takes us materials. I mean, of course, naturally. That answers that question. I thought for some reason I was just going to get them. I thought it was just, you know, a ranch. Well, we are going to be producing... I like our plant... Ah, of course, we feed the plant fiber and we get meat. That makes sense. Algae... So, this is actually a pretty nice thing if you have reeds. Because then you can just put reeds in all of them and slowly produce these 3. Let's go and deactivate. Of course, there's no point in us deleting it because there's a waste on this map. Keep moving you further into the trees. Okay, well, now I know. Because I thought meat, well, I thought it was not so much leather, but meat and eggs especially were just base materials. I didn't think you could make them, but you just had them. Hang on, let's look at our cornerstones first. Gain 1 villager every time you discover a new glade. Region and will supply anyone willing to help 20 reed and 20 clay for each discovered glade. +2 to clay production, gain additional clay every yield. We don't have clay yet, so I'm not going to go and bank on that, if I'm perfectly honest. I'm going to go exploration contract. Nice bit of extra resources. And let's have a look at our starting orders. Deliver 10 planks. And we get a bit of the other resources back. We're going to go and grab that one. Dangerous glade events completed. +1 to copper ore production. That's actually really good for the map we're getting. Or simply deliver 15 salt. I mean, it's difficult to choose because if I don't get any salt... You know, but am I likely to unlock at least 2 dangerous glades? Most probably. Cut through the forest to discover 4 glades. Complete 2 trade routes and deliver 4 packs of crops. We're going to cut through to 4 glades. Alright, and so the crude workstation can come in here. We're going to start to make 10 planks, I think. I don't see why not, quite frankly. And of course, we need housing as well. Now we do have human houses. We have lizard houses. We can get both of those on the go eventually. Now, let's just go makeshift. What have we got? We've got 10 people. Yeah, so let's start with basically 4 makeshift. And that should hopefully basically get us going through the whole game. That also goes... There goes most of our wood, to be honest. Like I said, yeah, hopefully that should get us through most of the game, because... unless... What is... Because, you know, after that I'll try and build lizard and human houses. And so these 12 should just allow me to get to 12 harpies. plans. Plans and thoughts and things and stuff. These are all really expensive to make planks. But getting 10 gives me an easy in. You know what, let's go and... see what comes up in this next part of Glade. I wouldn't really have gone for it, but hey ho, why not? And then we'll push down for this one. So let's see what pops up. We have some more coal veins, a rain punk drill, and some more flax. So we have lots of flax coming in. Does make me think of start turning it into meat. This should be very good for lizards. No, wait, I don't want to replace the harpy. I want to replace a lizard. Go ahead and put a lizard in there for now. Let's leave a harpy building. The rain punk engine, I can disassemble it for oil and pipes. Or I can use it and it will make some salt. Now, there is a wonderful bit of... one should turn up there. Did it say? Oh no. Spawns 2 to 3 coal veins. How big's my mine? Remind myself. It's a 3x3, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right, there is a little trick with these you can do. I actually learned just by reading the Discord server the other day. So if I was to go and just basically do this, that should force that to spawn anything in these 3 gaps. What I'm going to go and do, it's going to go and cost me... I want to spend the parts on it. Now there's a question. I'm going to... move my human. Go and help things out. I'll build that there as well. You can just go and smash down all these paths, and that'll be ready to go for that. So this guy's going to be very useful. He's going to come over here and take out all of these as well. I'm not going to build a mine here for now. I'm going to try and get a lovely set of 5 coal blocks here. And we've also got a harpy wandering around somewhere. Not quite sure where. Let's also go and get ourselves a park in here. That should give us 1 extra global resolve, as this should upgrade. Becoming level 1. Global carrying capacity has increased. +1 to global resolve. If we can change that to a lizard. We've still got a lizard in here, I believe. Change you to a harpy. Change you to a lizard. Gain that +1 to global resolve. Let's hopefully gain the other +1 to global resolve once this park has been built. I have a harpy here who's actually not doing anything. Going to a gathering node. Okay, no, it's not her. I have 2 free people ready to build. Oh no, they are building. I don't know, they got lost for a little while. Okay, just the level 0 storm effect. Happy with that. Get them to start aiming down here a bit more. Yeah, we'll get in here and we'll build this park. That gets me another +1 global resolve. And let's go up to 10 of these. And let's stick both of them in it. It's going to take a bit of a hit for our wood. I mean, that's technically going to take 40 wood, which is all the wood we've got. But we're not going to build anything for a second. We're going to keep all this going through. So everyone at least has some housing. Stage 1. In effect. Let's go ahead and get this, which will at least get us some more... another blueprint. That's what I'm after. Should probably go and track down a trading post, which we will do as well. I mean, we're not really going to be able to trade anything at this point. It's not like we have any amber, and it's not like we have any supplies either. But we'll go and deliver that. If I get the option for taking planks as better planks as a building, I will go and grab that. Wow, that is wow, it takes 1:20 apparently. That is very slow though. Looking like it, it looks very, very slow. I do of course want to get some tools. I don't want to spend parts. So that is something. Hi Dashund, how you going? Apologies, that was a bit late. I get a bit drawn into this one. And so that gives us an extra cornerstone. For us, will make it a lot less terrifying. Completing a Forbidden Glade event reduces hostility gained from dangerous and Forbidden Glades by 4, and from the small glades by 2. This effect is retroactive. Completing a Forbidden Glade event, not a dangerous one. Forest proceeds is heavily guarded. Trade caravans pour into the settlement. Hostility is reduced by 15 points every time you sell goods worth 30 amber. Complex food needs grant 1 less resolve point. Looting together gathering nodes have more charges. Ooh. I'm going to go for this one. And that also gets us more people. We're basically going to go for numbers at this stage. Although the planks are tempting. Yeah, the planks are too tempting to turn them down, basically. So I'm hoping this limit is a global limit. And more to the point, when you're both done, you're both done. And once you've delivered all of those, that will push that up. Keep pushing him forward. Here, I want you to focus on. Like I said, I'll keep pushing them forward. Get through to this glade, and then let's get through to this glade. So in fact, hang on, let's not go into that glade just yet, but let's pop into this one. 4 glades, basically 1, 2, 3, and then we'll attempt to hit this dangerous one. That'll be 4, 10 planks for delivery. 10 bricks, 10 fabric, and 5 more parts. Go and deliver that. Lots of points as well. Another blueprint. Planks, yeah, we're gonna go and grab that. It's just so useful. Yeah. Just too useful to ignore, basically. Pick both of you guys out. We have 4 guys looking to do something. I'm going to go and build a lumber mill. That'll be these guys. Let's go and move you here and carry on. As I said, let's go and build this. Just a very useful building to have. And then we also want to get the stamping mill. Right, so we need... let's just call it 6. Not going to be making those goods just yet. And let's just stick a couple of humans in there for now. So you have 2 glades at an interval of 180 seconds. Progress will reset if the time between discoveries exceeds this limit. Very happily, because we're hopefully going to complete at least one event by making a decision empathy. Yep, very happily as well. That's what I usually end up picking, to be perfectly honest. So what we're actually going to do is I'm going to undo that decision. Shouldn't push through to that glade, because then the point is we can cut all of this down and then bang, bang, all within 180 seconds, basically 3-minute interval. Okay. Right, reeds. Are we struggling? No, we're not. That's good. We're going to start making some more planks. With the planks, we're going to go and get the stamping mill. And that will give us good versions of bricks, copper bars, and everything else. We want to go and get some parts, which won't be too much of a problem with some of our orders. Basically, 2 glades in quick succession. 10 of those, and 1 event through empathy, 10 more. 4 tools. Let's go and build ourselves our trading post. You can just come over here, out of the way. Okay, and so there's nothing else to gather. Oh, we could always chuck down a rain punk collector as well. There's actually no bonus to one right now, to be honest. So I'm not going to. I mean, if I can get tea, then we can very much get that on the go. Your problem is... you've hit the limit. That's fine. But you can go ahead and hit that limit again, because I'm going to... Let's deactivate you. And let's simply move you behind there. Going to... Back in a stamping mill by there. So apart from fabric, we're looking quite good.
Hi.
In terms of trade... We can attempt to make some money. I believe it was every 30 amber, we decrease by 15 hostility. Some multiple. What has she got? An old manuscript detailing long forgotten burning rights. Fuel consumption is decreased by 25%. We get a small farm, which could be very useful if we can just find some fertile soil. Have storage increased by... So I wouldn't mind grabbing that small farm, to be honest. So I need to get 15 amber. And to get 15 amber, you say... Let us... There's 2.8. Might be quite hard because I don't really sell anything for any decent, worthwhile amount of money. And we're about to get easy making bricks, and we do have 40 clay. So, you know, go for some of that. Plant fiber. We're getting a good amount of plant fiber. Got plenty of resources of that coming in. That's worth 0.18, you say? And I said I need 15. Okay. Then, of course, that isn't in essence a trade. And I'm not going to be able to get... Because 15 is going to go and cost me, what, 20? 18.75. I suppose I'm not really using pine resin for anything at the moment, am I? Let's go and use that one a smidge. Let's go and... What's my cheapest thing I put up there? Pick one of those back. Alright, let's go ahead and trade. And let's go ahead and grab the small farm. Like I said, if I can just find a patch of fertile soil, I will have flour coming out. Then if I look to basically get pies and biscuits, we're on a winning run, basically. Lovely bit of sunshine just came out. Edging you forward. Moving the path as well. We've got builders. That's not a problem. Can produce tea dye and jerky. What's the point? I should start producing. Limit you up to a number of 6 as well. We'll just go for that at the moment. Got a pair of lizards in there. I should actually go and get the apothecary. What's the point? That means I should probably go and get the rain punk engine here. Sorry, or the rain collector. Gonna go and stick you in that back corner. As I said, we want to go and get an apothecary. Now, the tea's not a huge amount of use because we need somewhere for them to go ahead and drink it. You can't just drink tea on the street, ladies and gentlemen. We are above that. We are good people. Let's go and stick one person in here. Doesn't really matter which one too much. Camping those bricks away. Apothecary, we need 2 bricks. We just need them to be delivered. I do like how I say 6, but because they're both building... It's currently on 4, and you build 2 at a time. They see that there's 4, I can only assume, and go, hey, we need more bricks. And so they both start making 2 more. So the only thing I'll be building in here is fabric, which I can potentially go and do. And then when it comes to housing, we need 2 and 2. So I could go and get... They only house 2 people, unfortunately. But I could go and get myself a set of 3 lizard housing. And we only actually have 2 humans, so I could go and get myself one of these as well. Which I might go and do, because we're going to get 2 extra bricks off this, so... And that will give an extra +3. Although if I get... Focus on the lizard... Ah, no, not quite. It's going to be 14 instead of 15, so not quite. Although I am about to start making jerky, so that should push them over anyway. Along with probably harpies. These guys... we need an extra 10, so that will take a little bit more. My apothecary. I'll chuck you in there. You guys keep chopping all of that down. Go ahead and speed things up a little bit. Just for a quick second. So don't make tea, don't make dye. Back to normal speed. You're going to be made out of meat, not bugs. Yeah, I suppose wood is the winner. And so let's go ahead and we need a person, quite frankly. You're going to come out of there. One of you is going to come out of there. One of you is then going to go into there. You're just going to come out. I'm not too fussed about interrupting the cycle. I'm going to come into there and start making me some jerky. We got another... Hang on, I'll press the right button eventually. Have we got another harpy I can steal from somewhere? Yeah, my woodcutter's camp, actually. Become a human. Become a harpy. Edging them forward. Okay, another harmless rain season, just a bit of resolve drop. And yeah, so once we get these jerky coming in, we should be getting a nice bit of bonus resolve. Can I go and chuck you the other side of this? No, not quite. Oh, I can fit you in there, though. Bada bing, bada boom. So we don't have a Thunderblight Shard. Once we can get rid of this, we'll have one. I mean, because the problem is that I can't get refunds for buildings. And my mine will... I'll only take away 2 parts. You know what? I'm going to go and do it. Let's go and chuck a mine down here. Get some coal. You guys can keep slowly producing your resources, putting me up to 6 every time. You guys are producing me some jerky. And there you go. 18.9 out of 30. I will keep reducing Hostility by 15 points. For complex food needs grant 1 less resolve point. I'm assuming that stacks as well, actually. So, yeah, so potentially try and look for more things like boots and coats now. Because they can't be put down as I keep trading. Let's step you one forward. We should have, yes, new people very, very shortly. Let's go and get one lizard in there. Start to grab that coal. Because that should get us close to our first Thunderblight shard. Which I will probably keep on the building materials. And I think I will go... I mean, the ancient tablets are great for selling. But the sea marrow is going to be a very useful burnable resource, I think. Newcomers, probably going to try and hit numbers or look at all those lizards. Absolutely beautiful. Yep, happy with the resources. So lizards, we have 9 of them. So this is the point to be building those lizardy housing. It cost me 2 and 2. The problem is, though, is space. And I've got all of this area that's covered by our hearth, but I don't have access to it, quite frankly. Go and build one in there. I have 9 lizards. Are you movable? You are not. We are going to look to open up both of these glades very soon. -2 because of hostility. Yeah, so the problem is fitting the houses in. We're a wee bit short on space. I can stick one in round there. Can't quite stick one in round there. Can help get me a bit more lizard resolve. That'll put me up to about a 12. Do I ever have some jerky available to eating? So that should put us up by another +3. And there you go. Hostility just dropped. Don't know why. I probably just went and gained some more Queen's Impatience. I'll take it. That might actually help me get a bonus from... Yeah, it won't get me harpies. It might get me lizards, though. Okay, nobody is homeless. Building one more lizard house, which may push that up to 3. We're technically going to be 1 person short on that. That's okay. So there you go. 8 affected, which gives me the full bonus of +3. As it's most of the number. Let's see if we can add a few more trees to this without actually breaking through. I think that just about gets us to the edge. Then we'll look to break through into both of those glades in quick succession. Alright, so we've got some Lizard Resolve pushing us up. We're starting to get the very basics coming off them. And how are we doing? There you go. We've gotten 4 out so far. We have the spare people. Let's go and a couple more lizards in there. We're still continuing to gather reeds, which, alright, plant fiber is going down a little bit. Let's chuck someone else in there, just to make sure we don't run out, because that is being used to produce us some meat. Clay, of course, yes, that's been used in my stamping mill to make bricks, although we are currently only going up to 6 of each. There's no point in having thousands of bricks when I might not need to use them. We're into happy season. So what have we got? Complete 10 trade routes, have at least 10 humans, and fulfill the needs for 8 coats. We're up to 2 humans so far. That's a very difficult one, really, and what I'm actually going to do. I'm just going to go and pick one so I can move on, to be honest. Have 24 farm fields and deliver 20 packs of crops. Or 4 trade routes worth at least 8 amber and deliver 9 packs of provisions. So I think it might be time to start looking at packs of provisions, to be honest. Let us go and build ourselves a makeshift post for now. We've still got 2 builders in the background. How much resolve are these guys getting us? Oh, 0.12. Not terrible. Really, really not terrible. So we're going to potentially wait until we're through the storm and then punch through to both of these. That should basically allow us to keep getting our lizards resolve. And so packs of provisions are definitely the thing for now. They can be made using many a thing. I mean, I would be tempted to say meat, but we'll leave it for now. We'll see what I get once I punch through to these 2 glades, which I am going to go and do, as I said, probably just after the storm season. Just leave you where you are for now. Let's keep the resolve going up from the lizards. I mean, we're out right on the edge. Like, that's why I don't want to open any more glades, because that'll push us into level 1. I mean, as of next year, it doesn't really matter so much, because the extra year modifier is going to push us over. So what's the point? Hang on. We could fast forward. Well, let's see if I think I'm missing anything. We're doing, obviously, let's get another person in the mine. We may as well keep mining as fast as possible. I think we have to get, I don't know why I'm looking at this. I think we have to get 40.
Hello.
Oh, we have a trader arrived. 40 vein charges mined. Yes. And that's when we'll be able to get our first forge. That's a lizard house. This is a trader. And Mr. Traps lets you catch any insects feeding on mushrooms. Gain 1 insect for every 2 mushrooms produced. +2 to paste production. +2 to pottery production. He doesn't sell me anything that can maybe get me a bit of harpy resolve. That would have been the easiest one to push over next. So we're not really going to trade anything with him, to be honest. Let us just the 6 of them. Pick our last builder in there. Let's go and get some of these, and then we'll look at our trade routes. Not really going to be doing too much at the moment. Maybe the resin. Don't know how much of that we've managed to get back. We do need to get a bunch worth 8. 4 trade routes worth 8 amber each. We'll try and aim for a couple of those. Let's go and get some packs of provisions made for now. I mean, we've got plenty of jerky coming in, who I make from these guys. So I'm, in fact, going to go and reduce this down to 1 person. There you go, storm season coming up. Let's go ahead and fast forward. I believe, did he just say goodbye? He did just say goodbye. Well, let's keep an eye on them. Since they've been making, it's gone down by 8, 10. Yeah, I'm happy to take one off. It does go down by a bit, don't get me wrong, in the time it takes to make them. But I think having one will be able to keep me on the straight and narrow, so to say. Okay, we should... Oh, once that goes back up, we should be about to get... Go and open up both of those glades. There you go, yep, because we're in the next year. That's gonna jump up. Relatives of villagers send gifts for treating their family members well. Get 40 water skins for every full reputation point obtained through high resolve. Cooking on steam, calming the forest. Doing something with empathy lowers hostility by 40. I don't know if I want to take water skins or calming the forest, to be honest. I'm going to take water skins. And then we have 2 trade routes available. Let's go and take... I mean, that's 5 people. That's only 4. Let's go and accept the amber. We have 2 trade routes we can do. One behalf. It's the resin amount's gone down by 1, and I've lost a full amber because of it. Seems a very expensive resin. That goes up. I need 32 to make that worth 8. And in terms of marrow, I would need 12. Well, that's all right because we do just have to complete 10 trade routes. So let's go and I'm going to sell that one. We're going to go for a little bit of quantity, not quality at this point. Because I can't get them up to 8. So I'm not even going to try and get them up to 4. I mean, I've got to do 10. So I'm just going to keep them kind of cheap and cheerful at this stage. And start ticking the numbers up. Getting myself a slow intick of 1 Thunderblight Shard received. Also then means I can forge every 20 building materials produced. Every 4 completed trade routes. I'm going to keep on building materials produced. And Team Marrow or Ancient Tablets? I'm actually going to say Ancient Tablets. Go ahead and forge that. Build Biscuit Need gives 1 more resolve. Build +1 to jerky production. Because have a 6% higher chance of producing double yields. 8% chance of producing double copper bars and crystallized dew. 2 half levels gained. 2 firekeepers in the settlement. Every 4 lizard villagers in every 4 lizard villagers in the settlement +1 to jerky production. I mean, I'm currently on 9, so that's +2 to jerky production. So let's just go for that. And it can look like... And I think the one that got... No, let's go for that one. Ode to Zorg. We do, of course, need to get the next shard, which... I don't know if it's going to tell me how much it'll cost. Every 80 vein charge is mined. So it's doubled, basically. I assume the last one will probably hit me up for 160. Fertile soil. Hello. That's a beaut. A small encampment. Snake nest. Get me some more eggs. And a clay node. Absolutely beautiful. We have, however, gone... Hey, Nawarunya. We have, however, gone far over what we should have done for episode 1. So we're going to keep this paused, and I'm going to end episode 1. So all of you joining us on YouTube afterwards, thank you very much. This is the end of episode 1. The stream does continue. All of those joining us live. However, I got so enthralled that, like I said, its first episode is about twice as long as it should be. And so on that, thank you all very much, and we hope to see you in the next episode.